So, it's an insanely hot, super savvy seller's market. Hey, try saying that 3 times. Super savvy seller's market. It's so crazy right now if you're selling your house. We're seeing sellers get multiple offers on their homes, even as many as 15 or 20 offers, so it can be super confusing and exciting all at the same time. I totally get it. Just last week alone, we had a house that went pending and we had 6 offers. Hi everyone, I'm Mike Zahn, owner of the Right Move team at AZ & Associates. So how do you know which offer to choose? Is the highest offer always the best offer? Well, if you're wondering or possibly considering selling your home, then listen in. Many sellers think that the highest offer is always the one that they should take. Well, the highest offer doesn't always mean it's the best offer. Let me explain why. If there's a loan involved and a buyer offers you an insanely high price for your home, we need to make sure that the home will actually appraise at the contracted price. Why does this matter? Well, because the bank will only loan based upon the appraised value. Let's break that down into layman's terms. If the buyer offers $650,000 for the home and the appraised value comes in at $640,000, the bank will only loan on the $640,000, so there's a difference of $10,000. That means the buyer would have to come in with that difference. So understand, the buyer still has to come in with their closing costs, down payment, possibly have enough money in the bank for reserves, in addition to coming up with that additional $10,000 to cover the difference in the appraised value. So how does this pertain to a seller and what do they need to do to protect themselves? Here is one of the things we do at the Right Move team. One of the best options is for a seller to counter a no appraisal contingency, meaning that the buyer will pay the difference between the appraised value and the purchase price. When doing this, we need to make sure, 1, they have the ability to pay the difference, 2, they will still have enough money to qualify for all of the fees associated with the purchase, and 3, they actually really understand what that means in advance. There are a lot more issues to be concerned with, and when this happens, well, I could be here all day explaining. I know I just said a lot of mumbo jumbo and you shouldn't have to worry about all of this stuff, and trust me, there is a lot more to find out when you're selling. So to make sure you end up with the amount of money when selling your home that you and the buyer mutually agree upon, call us here at the Right Move team and we'll do all the negotiating for you, make sure it's super clean and easy, and stay tuned for more tips on making sure you get the money you think you're going to get when you're selling your home. And as always, we'll do what we do best, get people we like into homes they love. See you in the next episode.